Questions from the audience? Questions from the audience? Seems like everyone's tired.
This is for Gentry. Not necessarily related to like what everybody's talking about here now, but how did you get into what you're doing? Like, where did you start? Like,
I got a call from the FBI one day. Yeah, and they wanted to know if I was a Russian hacker. I'm not. But they should know that because I'd worked for another. Yeah, it was so stupid. And it was really easy to see. I was working on the Clinton campaign. That hack was a lot worse than people know. And someone had harvested my credentials and was doing something that looked like they shouldn't. But it was really easy to prove that it wasn't me without even really running the forensics. But I thought, uh-oh, if our authorities don't understand APTs, what we call the bad guys, advanced persistent threat behavior, domestically. I know everyone thinks the government spies on you. No, they don't. My job would be so much easier if we did, but we have absolute privacy in America. So much so that Russians come here, get citizenship, set up companies, and hack from within. And that's how a lot of you are getting attacked. Also, China invests in log tech companies. They own, I think, about 70%. So when these supply chain critical catastrophes hit, it's not, everyone worries about the cyber Pearl Harbor. It's not going to be that. It's going to be small incremental things breaking down over and over and over and over again, which will disrupt trust in our critical institutions. And that's a long way of answering your question that, yeah, the FBI called me, and yeah, and then I went to work at Oak Ridge. Yeah, this is your chance also. Ask NatSec lady who has security clearance about things.
Other questions?
Thank you.
Other questions? All right, well, on that note, going once, you have one more. Okay.
for Michael, what's your end goal with this organization versus
Well,
your first one?
Yeah, it's like my fourth company. I mean, I'd love to IPO something someday. I don't know if it's going to be this, but you know, a lot of people also ask if we're for sale like every other month. So, you know, we want to grow this probably another 20, 30, 40x before even thinking about sort of that.
So, Gentry, the Department of Defense and working with them, they've got sustainability goals, I would imagine. How difficult is it to get certified to go work with them to help them with their circular economy needs? Because I heard that they have some.
Oh, it's really hard. Yeah, to work with the union. Yeah. If you have 2 years to spare, just to network your way in, it'll take you that long.
2 years.
3 years.
Yeah, because they have approached.
Going to DC would help.
Yeah, they have approached one of our clients. Actually, they have approached us, and I said, "Oh, well, I don't know how to do business with them, but
They reach out all the time.
oh,
And then the follow-up is,
takes forever. It's a nightmare."
yeah, the
Okay.
government is the worst customer until you have them. And then the only way to get them is to be from a team that's all from the government.
Yeah,
So it's really hard.
yeah.
Really, really hard. I would not advise it for any startup.
Okay.
But I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
But yeah, and then on the other hand, I went from 0 to 16 million in 1 year thanks to the Department of Defense.
Any more questions? On that note, I think we will call this a wrap. Thank you very much for joining us.